guys, what's going on? Poke Playtime here, bringing you a PTCGO video, finally. It's been a long time since I've managed to get one of these together, and I've managed to build myself the Darkrai Yveltal deck. Now, I don't have all the cards I'd love for this deck, but I've kind of got a handful, and I managed to get a good gameplay. Now, this video is double speeded because it took like 17 minutes to record, but hopefully this will be good enough for you. As you can see, I am running Sableye, running Absol in it. Now, the interesting thing is I came across a similar deck in this game, and they were running the Bufflant variant, which is really interesting because I am seriously considering running that myself. I don't know, me and Kieran are actually planning on going to a very large tournament, like we're actually leaving the country to go to it. We'll spend a whole weekend at a tournament in another country, and I'm kind of thinking of running this deck. But anyway, a bit more on this. So you see I just level ball purely to see what's in my deck, clear out a bit of space. I dropped down the DC on the Yveltal just to get ready, and I played a Hypnotoxic Laser, just hoping that I get ahead, maybe slow my opponent down a little. If, obviously, I'm looking around seeing what I've got. Now, you can see here, I've got my Dark Patch, so I'm going to Ultra Ball the energy away and make the most of it. As you can see, my screen capture has crashed, but here we are, we're back again. I'm going to go for that Darkrai, get the free treat going. Then I'm going to Dark Patch. Now, I'm going to put that only on... I completely misplayed that and forgot that I can't use it on my active, it's only on the bench, so I'm going to throw it onto the Darkrai. Probably should have put it onto the Sableye just to be able to junk hunt. But now, my opponent turns the tables and throws down a laser on me. So my hand is not great. Three supporters, I'm kind of looking at my bin going, not a whole lot. Probably better to end and save those two other supporters for another time. Thankfully, I managed to top deck the Darkness Energy. I'm going to retreat into the Darkrai. I was looking to retreat again, but obviously I can't. But I just do not want damage building up, so I'm going to play down my Dark Claws. Considering throwing down another Sableye, but I think it's a waste of bench space. His Bufflant is staying asleep and building up damage, which is perfect for me. His bench is slowly building up, but it's, for me, I'm just getting worried about that Darkrai on the bench, and it's slowly getting there. It's great to be finally able to get these videos back up to you guys, and as you can see, the A-spec I'm running in this deck is Dowsing Machine. I think that's just because I don't have computer search that I'm running that. So I'm going to Evil Ball here, get the knockout, and pick up the first prize. I was expecting to see the Darkrai come up there, but I'm hoping to hit it quick. Now, I was surprised to see the Blastoise EX played down, but I can see where he might run it. Now, I'm wondering, is he running it as like a Mega Line, or just for the two attacks? So it's hard to know. So now there's a lot of damage after being built up onto my Yveltal. Now, a card that I do run in this deck is Cassius, and I also want Max Revive, just in case. So I'm going to Ultra Ball away, have a quick look through the deck. I'm going to pick out that Yveltal with the Oblivion Wing, because I reckon I'm going to need it. So I'm going to Evil Ball here. I was considering Voice Cyclone. Okay, so we see an Evo Soda. What's he going for? Okay, so he's evolved into the Crocodile. I think he's expecting to see the knockout on the Darkrai. Honestly thought I'd get the knockout. I must have done my math wrong, but he's building up damage on my bench. It's getting a little uncomfortable. I'm kind of going, okay, I'll just bring up the Yveltal. It's one prize. I managed to top deck an energy, that's big. Throw the Dark Claw down on it because I just need to get extra damage going. Throw the Muscle Band down, and I'm able to Juniper. Or not Juniper, Sycamore, I should say. So, I've got Frozen City in the deck that is purely for coming against Blastoise decks and Emboar decks. Normally you want to be playing Verbank. So here we go. I'm able to cycle the energy onto my bench, if it had let me. Now I want to put it onto the Sableye or the Darkrai, and I go with the Darkrai, pick up the 2 prizes, and there you see that max revive. That's going to be big for me right now. If he doesn't end me down, and I'm praying that he doesn't. So my opponent is doing the same thing, putting the regular Yveltal up front, hit me for 30, but get a bit of energy onto the bench, and that's what you want to do. So here we are in Oblivion Wing, and it's going onto the Crocodile. So I'm going to play down my second Darkrai, and then I'm max reviving, putting that card back in the top of my deck. I've got too much good stuff in my hand, I think, to Sycamore away, so I'm just going to retreat into my Darkrai, if it would let me. Nope, I'm actually going for the catcher. Okay, now I'm retreating. Ah, herp derp. But here we go. So with the Muscle Band, I'm going to be hitting for 110, which isn't enough to knock out the Yveltal, but it puts a serious dent. Now I'm going to put damage on the Blastoise. Oh, I actually went for the Crocodile. I should have gone for the Blastoise, just to get him worried, but it was probably smarter putting on the Crocodile, because with having that much, just small amounts of damage can build up quick, especially with Darkrai. The other thing I'm thinking of putting in this deck is a Mr. Mime, so he hits me for another 30. I got my Yveltal down. Now, do I play the Frozen City? No, I'll just go straight for the Frozen, or for the Night Spear. That's a knockout in the Yveltal. Now I spread the damage. That is just purely to get my opponent thinking. I know myself that I can get a one-hit KO, or a OH KO, on the Crocodile with Yveltal next turn. So I'm not really worried about the Crocodile. I'm not really worried about giving up 2 prizes, because I kind of feel at this stage my opponent doesn't really have anything that can honestly give me a worry. So I'm feeling confident. And I think my opponent realizes this as well, that the game is as good as done. And I actually think right now he's gone AWOL. Yeah, he's gone. I'm just sitting here waiting for him to show up. Anyway, I'd say this game is going to come to a wrap pretty soon, so I'm just going to say thank you so much for watching. It's great to finally have these PTCGO videos for you. Remember, weekly code giveaways every Friday. Go check out our Friday videos. They're always unpacking videos, pretty good polls and all of them. And there we are, we won the match and timed out. Not a big win. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.